Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes. Who is presenting? You're presenting, Mataji? Or you want me to present?
Mataji, it's there in the group. Prabhu can read.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirangasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadanti Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sagagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarupyasya Kripa Sindhu Brihevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanya Hitaya Cha Jagatitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayite Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha Gurave Gaurachandraye Radhikaye Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Kauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Deshatarini Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupam Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Saktikam Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Okay. So I'll share the screen and then we'll start. Okay. We have done till 5, no? Later on I remembered we can take like one chapter ka 1 week. We can take 1 week, no, for one chapter. I think that would be fine, right? Instead of compressing too much in a hurry, we are going slow also, but then in a fast track. What do you all feel, or should we make it little more faster? What exactly you think?
Mataji, I don't know, because last time Chitra Mataji, she had a schedule like Namnishta Prabhu had told her to complete in certain, and then she had planned her schedule that way.
I went through her videos, and I saw it was almost more than 2 weeks. I mean 2 months. So I think when for 6 months, 6 chapters, we require so much, no?
Yeah.
So
it's your call, Mataji, your call.
Okay. So at least for one chapter, we will try like this if it's taking a lot of time. But in between, there are small chapters will also come. Okay. But you can't just hurry up and, mug up everything. No? So we'll go like this only. Okay. And last time I forgot to introduce, this here. We are all, I should welcome you all, no? The normal thing. Like normally what I have is like a PPT, which will start with the first front pages of, our deity. So we used to have a obeisance to our deity and, Namnishta Das Prabhuji and all that. So anyway, so Hare Krishna.
Mataji, just one point from my end also. I think this is a nice way to go because then it gives you an elaborate understanding. No doubt about it. Only thing is, maybe if there are time constraints, but as you also said, there could be smaller chapters where we'll probably compensate for the time which we are consuming.
Okay. So you're
But
okay with
otherwise,
this?
I think we all are, there's a lot of clarity when we are going in detail.
Yes, yes. Because we would have forgotten after L2 directly, now we are learning this in Bhakti Shastri. So chances like, we would have missed out that important things. Now what you're doing now, and then when you give assessment and all, it will be very clear when you write exam also. And when you go through the PPT also, we will go through. After this detailed study, we will go through the PPT, which will be quicker because you'll just remember. After each chapter, we will do that. Okay. If everyone is agreeing to that, yes. Yeah, Vamshidhar Prabhuji also put a tick mark. I hope he's also fine
Hare
with it.
Krishna Mataji,
Yes,
Namaskaram, Hare Krishna devotees.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Yes, Mataji, I am agree with what
Okay,
Biju
when
Prabhuji
Rohini
said.
Mataji said, I think then maximum people are agreeing with this. Okay, I just wanted to have a trial like this. Okay, now I'll share the screen. Yeah, whoever is interested, whoever is free, not interested, everybody is interested. Whoever is free, like now Biju Prabhuji will take some time for him to reach home. He will find it difficult to read. Then from you all, if anybody is willing to take up, you take. Otherwise, I will read. No problem. Anybody wants to raise hand? I mean, you just raise hand so that I will know, like, if people are ready to. Okay. Anyway, I'll start with that, Hare Krishna, welcoming you all to Bhakti Shastri course. This is the second module we are doing. And earlier there are many classes which has happened. This is, I think, the batch 2. Okay. And we are in module 2. And we have started from 7th chapter. Today is the 3rd class. And this has been conducted by ISKCON Mangaluru. Thanks to ISKCON Mangaluru, Shri Radha Govinda Temple. And to thanks to Namanishra Das Prabhuji also, who has made a very nice platform for us to learn everything. Not only this Bhagavad Gita, that, L3 also you have learned so many other scriptures also. And then after this, immediately you will be going to, yes, Bhagavatam, which is the super, really a nectar, you should say. You will really enjoy. After all this, you can enter into that also. I'm enjoying that, that's why I'm saying. Okay, chalo, we will start. Anybody is willing to read, you can raise hand. Otherwise, I will start.
Hare Krishna Mataji, can
Yes,
I read?
yes. Yeah. You just raise hand for so that I will know that you're free, because your audio is muted, your video is muted, so I won't know that you're
Okay.
prepared to read it. Yes, Prabhuji,
Yes,
you may
Mataji.
start. Very good, thank you.
Text number 6. एतद्योनिनि भूतानि सर्वानिति उपादरया अहं कृष्णस्य जगतः प्रभवा प्रलयस्तथा.
Just one minute. Last class, I forgot to tell you all the 3 shlokas we have to do every day. Okay. Even before my coming, a few people practice well and good. Not necessarily we have to record it. Because last time, I mean, it was all in a hurry I did. So that 3 shlokas, what I said, which will come for memorization from 7th chapter. That you can do it after your japa. Just read. One or two persons can read that shlokas, or everybody can read. So in every class, when you read that, shlokas, those 3 shlokas, by the time you complete 7th chapter, that shloka you will be by heart. It will be in your brain. So that, and the meaning also. Actually, you'll have to tell the meaning also when you say by heart. Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji, now you can take up. Synonyms.
Mataji.
Should I make it little
Synonyms?
bigger? You're able to see, or should I?
I am able to see, Mataji.
Acha,
Yes,
yes. Fine.
Synonyms, translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada.
Jai.
Etat, these 2 natures, yonini, whose source of birth, bhutani, everything created, sarvani, all, iti, thus, upadharaya, no, aham, I, kritashnashya, all inclusive, jagata, of the world, prabhava, the source of manifestation, pralaya, annihilation, tatha, as well as. Translation: all created beings
Translation by
have...
His Divine Grace. You can, say obeisances to our Acharya.
Yes, Mataji. Translation by Srila Prabhupada Kicha. All created beings have their source in these 2 natures of all that is material and all that is spiritual in this world. Know for certain that I am both the origin and the dissolution.
Yes. Now what do you understand? Nothing. So very simple. That means I am the cause of all causes. Simple. In one line we can finish it. Like, whatever has been created, whether it's material or spiritual, anything and everything, who's the root cause? The Lord is the root cause. So you know for certain that I am the origin, and as well as what? I am going to dissolve, do the dissolution also. Again, he will, everything has been created. So the Lord is the origin and the dissolution. He only does the dissolution. Yes, purport also by the divine grace, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yes.
Everything that exists is a product of matter and spirit. Spirit is the basic field of creation, and matter is created by spirit. Spirit is not created at a certain stage of material development. Rather, this material world is manifested only on the basis of spiritual energy. This material body is developed because spirit is present within matter. A child grows gradually to boyhood and then to manhood because that superior energy, spirit soul, is present. Similarly, the entire cosmic manifestation of the gigantic universe is developed because of the presence of the super soul, Vishnu. Therefore, spirit and matter, which combine to manifest this gigantic universal form, are originally two energies of the Lord. And consequently, the Lord is the original cause of everything. A fragmental part and parcel of the Lord, namely the living entity, may be the cause of a big skyscraper, a big factory, or even a big city, but he cannot be the cause of a big universe. The cause of the big universe is the big soul or the super soul, and Krishna, the supreme, is the cause of both the big and small souls. Therefore, he is the original cause of all causes. This is confirmed in the Katha Upanishad 2.2.13. Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam.
Very bold, very nice. So have you understood the content, Prabhuji? Just saying one or two lines. The same thing, whatever the meaning is given, no, by explanation, the same thing is written in purport. Yeah.
Yes, Mataji. Here, Prabhupada is telling that Krishna is the cause of everything. Like it may be big or small, and Prabhupada is comparing the quantitative energy of human and Lord's energy. Like how we can be the cause of creating small things or big things, but not like Lord creating universes.
Yes, we cannot create see, we can create matter, but we cannot create this energy, because the energy giver is the Lord himself, and we can only build something over that. Even Brahma says the same thing. Though he is called the, Brahma says he is a creator. We normally think like that, Brahma is creating, and what Shiva is annihilating, and Vishnu is what? He is protecting.
Maintaining.
But original creator is who? He is the Lord himself. So he, in Brahma Samhita, he says that. In many scriptures, he comes like that. So this is what is given here. Nothing great, because whatever is given in the translation is been explained further by Prabhupada. He made it very easy for us to understand. This English is also very good. Like, for a normal person, we need not have to refer to our dictionary or something to understand. The same thing has been repeated, hammering in our brain. We have to keep on hammering in our brain. Then only it goes, inside. It is like, when you read, you understand. But after the class is over, 2 days gap, again gone. So you have to keep on be with the studies. Whatever the studies, this level 6 or level 7, whatever our ISKCON Mangaluru platform is providing. Let us be in touch with these studies so that we will every now and then we will remember Lord. And that is what is required. That is what Prabhupada wants us to, so that we can go back to Godhead. It is for our own benefit. Yes. Yeah, that is what simple. Okay. Who is going to read? Rohini Mataji, want to read? Yeah.
Pranam Mataji.
7.7.
Mattah parataram nanyat kinchid asti dhananjaya mai sarvam idam protam sutre manigana iva. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O conqueror of wealth,
You can
there
read
is
that
no
word to word meaning, Mataji. You will understand better.
Matta, beyond me. Parataram, superior. Na, not. Anyat kinchit, anything else. Asti, there is. Dhananjaya, O conqueror of wealth. Mai, in me. Sarvam, all that be. Idam, which we see. Protam, is strung. Sutre, on a thread. Manigana, pearls. Iva, like. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O conqueror of wealth, there is no truth superior to me. Everything rests upon me as pearls are strung on a thread.
So you can
Purport.
understand how it is. Then you can imagine, no, there's some har, like, mala, whatever we wear. So all the pearls are put together and it is strung, it is kept in one string. So the same thing, everything, the entire universe, whatever the planets, so Jobio, right from big to a small, and everything is kept in its own place. And who's the maintaining all those things? Who's maintaining? Is the Lord himself. So be rest assured that everything rests upon me. Nothing goes without my knowledge. Everything happens with his knowledge and with his permission. Hare Krishna. Yes, purport.
There is a common controversy over whether the Supreme Absolute Truth is personal or impersonal. As far as Bhagavad Gita is concerned, the Absolute Truth is the personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna. And this is confirmed in every step. In this verse in particular, it is stressed that the Absolute Truth is a person. That the personality of Godhead is the supreme absolute truth is also the affirmation of the Brahma Samhita. Ishvaraha Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. That is the supreme absolute truth personality of Godhead is Lord Krishna, who is the primeval Lord, the reservoir of all pleasure, Govinda, and the eternal form of complete bliss and knowledge. These authorities leave no doubt that the absolute truth is a supreme person, the cause of all causes. The impersonalist, however, argues on the strength of the Vedic version given in the Shvetashvatara Upanishad 3.10, Tato yad uttarataram tad arupam anamyam ya etad vidur amritaste bhavanti athetare dukkham eva piyanti. In the material world, Brahma, the primeval living entity within the universe, is understood to be the supreme amongst the demigods, human beings and lower animals. But beyond Brahma, there is the transcendence who has no material form and is free from all material contaminations. Anyone who can know him also becomes transcendental, but those who do not know him suffer the miseries of the material world.
Can you explain little? I mean, you feel like explaining something in this?
Mataji, from this, what I understand is Prabhupada has made it clear that Krishna is the causes of all the causes, and everything comes from him. He is the source of everything.
True, correct. And in Bhagavad Gita is all, even in Bhagavad Gita, it has been confirmed, that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. He only said Bhagavad Gita. He has said those words, and what else? Brahma Samhita also, it is given as Ishvaraha Paramaha Krishna. Krishna is the Parama Ishvara. And Satchidananda, he is what? He is Satchit Ananda Vigraha. Okay, that is also given. Then Shveteshvatara Upanishad made Tato Yat Uttarataram. Okay, that meaning is also given in the material world. Brahma, though normally, just now we said, no, normally in general terms we say Brahma is the creator of everything. But no, beyond him also there is one transcendental, no, it is transcendental what's given. Supreme among the demigods. He may be the supreme among the demigods, human beings and lower animals. But beyond Brahma, there is a transcendence who has no material form. That he doesn't have a form like ours. But then he is, under his instructions and under his approval, under his guidance, and everything is the cause of all causes. Simple. And he is free from all material contamination. What is a material contamination? We have all the three gunas, the material modes. That he is beyond all that. So anyone who can know him, so it's very difficult to understand that way, but if you know him that way, also becomes transcendental. So we are all trying to become that only. Okay, then next also you can read, Mataji.
The impersonalists put more stress on the word arupam, but this arupam is not impersonal. It indicates the transcendental form of eternity, bliss, and knowledge as described in the Brahma Samhita quoted above. Other verses in the Shvetashvatara Upanishad substantiate this as follows. Mataji, if you don't mind, can you read these shlokas?
Vedahametam purusham mahantam adityavarnam tamasah parastat tameva viditvati mrityum yeti nanya panta vidyate. Ayanaya yasmat param na param asti kinchit yasman naniyo no jyayo asti kinchit vriksha iva stabdho divi tishtati ekas tenedam purnam purushena sarvam. So it's only, I mean, you need not have to by reading this word, you're getting benefit, nothing. Just good things go in your ears and it is beneficial that way. And now you can go through the meaning.
I know that Supreme Personality of Godhead who is transcendental to all material conceptions of darkness. Only he who knows him can transcend the bonds of birth and death. There is no way for liberation other than this knowledge of that Supreme Person. There is no truth superior to that Supreme Person because he is the supermost. He is smaller than the smallest and he is the greater than the greatest. He is situated as a silent tree and he illuminates the transcendental sky. And as a tree spread its root, he spreads his extensive energies. From these verses, one concludes that the supreme absolute truth is the supreme personality of Godhead, who is all pervading by his multi energies, both material and spiritual. So from 7 point,
yeah, continue.
in 7.4, Krishna had started saying how he is the sources of how is the source of everything, and that is what he's continued in this shloka also explaining how is the source. And this metaphor which Krishna has said as a pearl strung on the thread, like we cannot see the thread, so we assume that the pearl is just hanging, but it's not like that. We just see his external energy, but it is actually Krishna, like the string, who is holding everything together. So Krishna is the source of everything.
So that is
And
what yeah.
Mataji, I think one more also, like the impersonalist with Prabhupada says, because here Krishna is saying Matta. So, so that means Krishna is saying him. There's no one else. So, like Prabhupada used, he refuted the impersonalist also when they say no that it's not Krishna. So Krishna is a person. When he says Matta, like in the because you said no beyond me. So Krishna is talking as him, personal form.
And he is no arupam. That is not arupam, is not no rupa. He has a rupa, but it is what? It indicates the transcendental form of eternity, bliss. That is Sat Chit Ananda. So that is in transcendental form. It is not that just in a normal term when you say arupam is without rupa. It is not that way. Okay, so in many scriptures it has been given. So not that one or two scriptures, many scriptures point out that he has a form. So we need to follow that. Yes. Who's going to read? Yeah, Prasanna Chitta. Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, you're there? Prasanna Chitta, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
रसोऽहम् अपु कौन्तेय प्रभास्मि शशिसूर्ययो प्रणव सर्वा वेदेषु शब्दः के पुरुषं नृषु पौरुषं नृषु rasa time rasa time sorry taste rasa taste aham I apsu in water kaunteya o son of Kunti prabha the light asmi I am Sasi Suryayo I of the moon and the sun Pranava the three letters Om Sarva in all Vedeshu in Vedas Shabda sound vibration K in the ether Paurusham ability Nrushu in men. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. O son of Kunti, I am the taste of water, the light of the sun and the moon, the syllable Om in the Vedic mantras. I am the sound in ether and ability in men. Purport. This verse explains how the Lord is all pervasive by his divine material and spiritual energies.
Diverse material.
Diverse material and spiritual energies. The Supreme Lord can be preliminarily perceived by his different energies, and in this way, he is realized impersonally. As the demigod in the sun is a person and is perceived by all pervading energy, the sunshine. So the Lord, although in his eternal abode, is perceived by his all pervading diffusing energies. The taste of water is the active principle of water. No one likes to drink seawater because the pure state of water is mixed with salt. Attraction for water depends on the purity of the taste. And this pure taste is one of the energies of the Lord. The impersonalist perceives the presence of the Lord in water by its taste, and the personalist also glorifies the Lord for his kindly supplying tasty water to quench man's thirst. That is the way of perceiving the supreme. Practically speaking, there is no conflict between personalism and impersonalism. One who knows God knows that the impersonal conception and personal conception are simultaneously present in everything, and that there is no contradiction. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya established a sublime doctrine, Achinta Veda and Abeda Tattva. Some simultaneously oneness and different. The
Got it.
light of the
No,
sun.
wait, Prabhuji. No, you just explain whatever you have understood, from this, whatever you read, no? So when we
Yes,
read, no,
Mataji.
ourselves, we can understand much better. So what did you understand from this?
In this, like Prabhupada is saying that Krishna is all pervasive and he is present
Compared
everywhere.
to what? What analogy?
Compared to the sun,
Sun, yeah.
compared to sun, and also he gives the example of the taste of the water. The taste of the water
He doesn't give,
is.
it is there already in the shloka. He has
Yes.
explained further. Aham apsu kaunteya. Apsu is what I'm there in the water also as taste. Then
Similarly, Prabhupada is taking that from the verse and giving an explanation like the impersonalism and personalism of the God Lord is present simultaneously.
yeah.
But the devotees take advantage that the God, for example, taking the example of this water, the devotees thank the God for giving clean water to drink, but the impersonalists think that the water is pure and they complain if it is salty. And that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives us a nice philosophy that
Yeah.
Achinta Beda Abeda Tattva. So simultaneously, God is oneness and different. So means how to explain means from my understanding, God is present within us as a spirit soul, but we are also different from the God. We can attain God, but simultaneously we can have a separate position like a subordinate role as a Anu Atma. Sorry, as a one of his servants. It's not like we merge into God. We also have an existence after attaining God. God is a superior master. We are a servant. That is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained.
Absolutely. I've understood thoroughly now. Very nice. Okay, yeah. So
Yes,
that the
Mataji.
second paragraph also you can read, then we can give
The
it.
light of the sun and the moon is also originally emanating from the Brahma Jyoti, which is the impersonal effulgence of the Lord. And Pranava or the Omkara, transcendental sound in the beginning of every Vedic hymn, addresses the Supreme Lord. Because the impersonalists are very much afraid of addressing the Supreme Lord, Krishna, by his innumerable names. They prefer to vibrate the transcendental sound Omkara, but they do not realize that Omkara is the sound representation of Krishna. The jurisdiction of Krishna consciousness extends everywhere, and one who knows Krishna consciousness is blessed. Those who do not know Krishna are in illusion, and so knowledge of Krishna is liberation, and ignorance of him is bondage.
So what are we aiming? We are trying to understand who is Krishna. We are able to understand, but the fact is what? Even the great Rishi Munis have not understood. Even the demigods have not understood. It will come in one of the shlokas, it comes. So, but then we are still trying to be a good devotee, a pure devotee. Uttamadhikari. Now, those words will all, I think you must have learned in this, nectar of instruction and all that. Anyway, Hare Krishna. So, I mean, what these are simple, no? So, what examples in this shloka it is given is there in the form of taste in water, okay, and the light, the sun ka light, that also is considered. So, already in 10th chapter you will cover again. It will come, no, so we can see all that, the light and the heat, everything, and the syllable Om. In all the Vedic mantras, the starting will be Om. What that Om represents? What it also represents the Lord, and sound in ether. So I used to teach kids and all, no? So how can you make out there is a sound in ether? Ether is a space, right? So how will you know there is a, see, water taste, yes, you can, when you drink water, you know what is it, what it is, what means it gives some taste. How will you know there is ether, that is in the space there is sound? How will you know? Just keep your, one empty box or something in your ears, or just a palm, just closed palm, if you keep, you get that some sound you'll get. So you can make out when there is a hollow thing, when you're covering your ears, that hollow, space, you will be able to hear some sound, that sound comes. So that is a sound in ether. And then mitti ka khushbu, that, this smell in earth, that also it will be covered elsewhere. So the first rain, when it comes, then you get good smell, mitti ka khushbu you get. So that also, so it's all, everything is related to the Lord. If he is not there, this will not have happened. Yes, who's going to read? 9th, yeah, Sanju. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Yes, Mataji. Now you hear.
Yes,
Punyoganda, it is come. You can read, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Punyogata Prithvyam.
You want my help? You want my help to read this?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Be frank with me, no? There's nothing hard and fast rule that you should know to read when you come to Bhakti Shastri. Slowly you will learn also. Punyo gandha pritivyam cha tejas chasmi vibhavasau. You want to repeat after me? Then I'll go a little slow. Do you want to repeat after me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Punyo gandha pritivyam cha
Prithvyam cha
tejas chasmi vibhavasau Jivanam sarvabhuteshu tapaschasmi tapasvishu. Yes. And earlier one, it is given that it's ability in man. Even see, we have certain people have some ability, like Sanskrit shlokas. Right from beginning. No, we have been in such a that Brahmin culture. Right from beginning we have been told, not taught. We have been told to read that what Rangoli, Nikalo, all these Bhakti Jala, from the kids only they do, all that. So culture is only like that. So shloka comes very easily. So we need not have to be proud of that. That is what the ability given by the Lord. Some people can draw very nicely, but whereas some people can dance, some people can sing. So all this ability, it is given by the Lord himself. Some people can oratorship. They are not no fear at all. No stage fear, nothing. They can talk on any subject, anytime. They can, in any crowd, they can speak. So such things are all, such ability is also given by the Lord only. So all these things is covered in this. Yeah, now you can read synonyms, Mataji.
Synonyms: Punya, original; Gata, fragrance; Prithvyam, in the earth; Cha, also; Tejas, heat; Cha, also; Asmi, I am; Vibhavashu, in the fire; Jivanam, life; Sarva, in all; Bhuteshu, living entities; Tapa, penance; Cha, also; Asmi, I am; Tapasvishu, in those who practice penance. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. I am the original fragrance of the earth, and I am the heat in fire. I am the life of all that lives, and I am the penance of all ecstasies. Purport. Punya means that which is not decomposed. Punya is original. Everything in the material world has a certain flavor or a fragrance, as the flavor and fragrance in a flower or in the earth, in water, in fire, in air, etc. The uncontaminated flavor, the original flavor which permeates everything, is Krishna. Similarly, everything has a particular original taste. This taste can be changed by the mixture of chemicals. So everything original has some smell, some fragrance, and some taste. Vibhavashu means fire. Without fire, we cannot run factories, we cannot cook, etc. That fire is Krishna. The heat in the fire is Krishna. According to Vedic medicine, indigestion is due to a low temperature in the belly. So even for a digestion, fire is needed. In Krishna consciousness, we become aware that earth, water, fire, air, and every active principle, all chemicals and all material elements are due to Krishna. The duration of a man's life is also due to Krishna. Therefore, by the grace of Krishna, man can prolong his life or diminish it. So, Krishna consciousness is active in every sphere.
You understood, Mataji?
Yes,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. So what exactly one line you can explain me?
Yes, Mataji. Here Krishna is saying that he is the original. Everything that is original, from fragrance to fire to earth, water, and
Heat,
everything.
not fire, heat. The heat in the fire,
Heat,
the taste in water, like that. You know,
heat in the fire, taste in the water,
fragrance.
everything, which is Krishna, which is uncontaminated. And the here also he is talking about that heat which is there in our belly, stomach for digestion. Krishna is heat of
And
that
without that fire,
digestion.
even our food cannot be digested. So that is also been created by the Lord himself. Simple, no? So nice, no? Actually, when you read all this, automatically the bhakti increases. Hare Krishna. Yes. When I read for the first time, naturally, I felt that. Huh? Okay. Now who? Vaishnavi Mataji. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Read Mataji.
Bijam mam sarvabhutanam vidhi partha sanatanam buddhirbuddhimatamasmi tejas tejasvinamaham. Synonyms: Bijam, the seed; Mam, me; Sarvabhutanam, all living entities; Vidhi, try to understand; Partha, son of Pritha; Sanatana, original, eternal; Buddhihi, intelligence; Buddhimatam, of the intelligent; Asmi, I am; Tejaha, prowess; Tejasvinam, of the powerful; Aham, I am. Translation: O son of Pritha, know that.
Hare Krishna. Obeisances to Srila Prabhupada, and then we'll start.
Sorry,
Translation by Divine Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Just make a habit, that's all. There's no harm. Like, so, without that, the translation doesn't sound good. No, of course sounds good. But always we should remember to give obeisances to Srila Prabhupada. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. What happened?
O son of Pritha. Mataji, am I audible?
Now you're audible. Okay, I didn't hear you saying translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
I'll do that, Mataji. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O son of Pritha, know that I am the original seed of the existences, the intelligence of the intelligent, and prowess of all powerful men. Purport by His Divine Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Bijam means Krishna is the seed of everything. There are various living entities, movable and inert, birds, beasts, men, and many other living creatures are moving living entities. Trees and plants, however, are inert. They cannot move but only stand. Every entity is contained within a scope of 8,400,000 species of life. Some of them are moving, some of them are inert. In all cases, however, the seed of their life is Krishna. As stated in Vedic literature, Brahman, or the absolute truth, is that from which everything is emanating. Krishna is Parabrahman, the supreme spirit. Brahman is impersonal and Parabrahman is personal. Impersonal Brahman is situated in the personal aspect that is stated in Bhagavad Gita. Therefore, originally, Krishna is the source of everything. He is the root. As the root of tree maintains the whole tree, Krishna, being the original root of all things, maintains everything in this material manifestation. This is also confirmed in Vedic Katha Upanishad. Nityo nityanam chetanascetananam eko bahunam yo vidadhati kaman. The prime eternal among all eternals. He is the supreme living entity of all living entities, and he is alone maintaining all life. One cannot do anything without intelligence, and Krishna also says that he is the root of all intelligence. Unless a person is intelligent, he cannot understand the supreme personality of Godhead Krishna.
So we are all intelligent, not trying to understand Krishna. So that intelligence, what he has given us to attend these classes, to understand more about Krishna, that thing is also given by Lord himself. And what else is given from Mataji? You want to explain something? Very simple only. If you want to explain, can.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah. Krishna is, everything which we see around us is emanating from Krishna, and he is the supreme spirit. And here also it is said he is the seed-giving father of every living entity.
Yes.
So in that sense, they also say Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So all of us are also a family if we refer to this shloka.
Yes.
And also here it is mentioned that there are 8,400,000 species, and he is present in each and every species, inert or not, or living entities, both.
Then Krishna is Parabrahman, whereas Supreme is, Brahman is what? That is impersonal, and Parabrahman is personal. Krishna form, yeah. And then what is original root of all things? This is also very important.
All things.
Yes, and it is
not only
where Vedic literature, Katha Upanishad. That also it's given. Already read earlier also. Yes. So anything else, Mataji, you want to say?
Apart from saying that all living entities, he is the father of all living entities, here it is also mentioned that whatever intelligence we have is also given by Krishna.
Yes.
And whatever prowess powerful man has, that is also given by Krishna.
Correct. Hari Bol, very nice. Yes, now what Prabhuji, Biju Prabhuji, yes. Balam Balavatam.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Correct.
Text 11. Balam Balavatam Chaham Kama Raga Vivarjitam Dharma Virudho Bhuteshu Kamo Asmi Bharatarshva.
Bharatarshava, Hari Bol.
Bharatarshva. Balam, strength. Balavatam, of the strong. Cha, and aham, I am. Kama, passion. Raga, attachment. Vivarjitam, devoid of. Dharma, aviruddha, not against religious principles. Bhuteshu, in all beings. Kama, sex life. Asmi, I am. Bharata Rishabha, O Lord of Bharatas. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. I am the strength of the strong, devoid of passion and desire. I am sex life which is not contrary to religious principles, O Lord of Bharatas, Arjuna. Purport. The strong man's strength should be applied to protect the weak, not for personal aggression. Similarly, sex life, according to the religious principles, should be for the propagation of children, not otherwise. The responsibility of parent is then to make their offspring Krishna conscious. So very short.
Yeah, in short, yeah.
Yeah. So it says one is probably in the society, the strong men should protect the weaker ones. And with regard to the sex life, it should be for Krishna conscious, producing Krishna conscious offsprings.
Yes. You can take one more, Prabhuji. That was too small. Can read one.
Ye chaiva satvika bhava rajasas tamasas cha ye mata evati tan vidhi natva aham tesu te mai.
Synonyms.
Ye, all which, cha, and iva, certainly, satvikaha, in goodness, bhavaha, states of being, rajasaha, in the mode of passion, tamasaha, in the mode of ignorance, cha, also, ye, all which, mataha, from me, iva, certainly, iti, thus, tan, those, vidhi, try to know, na, not, to, but, aham, I, tesu, in them, te, they, mai, in me. Translation and purport by Divine Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Know that all states of being, be they of goodness, passion, or ignorance, are manifested by my energy. I am, in one sense, everything, but I am independent. I am not under the modes of material nature, for they, on the contrary, are within me. Purport. All material activities in the world are being conducted under the three modes of material nature. Although these material modes of nature are emanations from the Supreme Lord Krishna, he is not subjected to them. For instance, under the state laws, one may be punished, but the king, the lawmaker, is not subject to that law. Similarly, all the modes of material nature, goodness, passion, and ignorance, are emanation from Supreme Lord Krishna, but Krishna is not subject to material nature. Therefore, he is nirguna, which means that these gunas or modes, although issuing from him, do not affect him. This is one of the special characteristic of Bhagavan, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Another beautiful one, where it's a very simple thing which says primarily all the modes of material nature, whether it is goodness, passion, or ignorance, is emitting from Lord Krishna, but he is not subject to it. So that is also known as Nirguna, which means he is issuing it but not affected by the three modes. Hare Krishna.
That is what? That is the characteristic
Yeah.
of Bhagwan.
Yeah, this is an important aspect. There's a special characteristic of Bhagavan.
Bhagwan. Very bold,
Yeah.
very nice. Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Now what? 13 also we can cover. Still 15 minutes are there. Yes. Shravananda Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Are you there? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Tribir Gunamayir Bhavair Ebihi Sarvamidam Jagat Mohitam Nabhijanati Mam Ebhyaha Param Avyayam. Synonyms. Tribihi, three, Gunamayi, consist of the gunas, Bhavaihi, by the states of being, Ebihi, all these, Sarvam, whole, Idam, this, Jagat, universe, Mohitam, deluded, Na Abhijanati, does not know, Mam, me, Ebhyaha, above these, Param, the Supreme, Avyayam, inexhaustible. Translation and purport given by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Deluded by the three modes, goodness, passion, and ignorance. The whole world does not know me, who am above the modes and inexhaustible. Purport. The whole world is enchanted by the three modes of the material nature. Those who are bewildered by these three modes cannot understand that transcendental to this material nature is the Supreme Lord Krishna. Every living entity under the influence of material nature has a particular type of body and particular type of psychological and biological activities accordingly. There are four classes of men functioning in the three material modes of nature. Those who are purely in the mode of goodness called Brahmanas, those who are purely in the mode of passion are Kshatriyas. Those who are in the modes of both passion and ignorance are called Vaishyas, and those who are completely in ignorance are called Shudras. Those
who are I'm marking. And those who are
where Mataji? Oh yes, yes, Mataji. And those who are less than that, and those who are less than that, that are animals are animal life. However, these designations are not permanent. I may be either a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, or whatever. In any case, this life is temporary. But although life is temporary and we do not know that we are going to be in the next life, by the spell of this illusory energy, we consider ourselves in terms of this bodily conceptions of life, and we thus think that we are American, Indian, Russian, Brahmana, Hindu, Muslim, etc. And if we became entangled with the modes of and we become entangled with the modes of the material nature, then we forget the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is blind behind all these modes. So Lord Krishna says that living entities deluded by these three modes of the nature do not understand that behind the material background is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Yeah. Can you explain whatever you have understood from this?
Yes, Mataji. Generally, whoever in the three modes of the material nature, they are unable to understand the Supreme Lord. Actually, Supreme Lord is the cause of like everything, like materials. Ekam Shana Sito Jagat. So material world also is the part of his creation only. So like we are ourselves thinking that we are this, we are country, like we are Indians, or we are this caste, that caste. So if we compare ourselves with the bodily conception of life. We are still in the modes of the material nature. Whenever we are in that state, we are unable to understand the Krishna. Yes,
Yes. We need to come out of that bodily conception. We should come out of that and think of Krishna. Yes, living today
Yes,
deluded. You got deluded because of these three modes of nature. Yeah, one more paragraph we can complete.
yes, Mataji, definitely. There are many different kinds of living entities, human beings, demigods, animals, etc. And each and every one of them is under the influence of material nature, and all of them have forgotten the transcendent personality of Godhead. Those who are in the modes of passion and ignorance, and even those who are in the modes of goodness, cannot go beyond the impersonal Brahmana conception of the absolute truth. They are bewildered before the Supreme Lord in his personal feature, which possesses all beauty, opulence, knowledge, strength, fame, renunciation. When even those who are in those who are in goodness cannot understand, what hope is there for those in passion and ignorance? Krishna consciousness is transcendental to all these three modes of the material nature, and those who are truly established in Krishna consciousness are actually liberated.
Yes.
Yes,
Even the
Mataji.
why it is given, even people who are in the mode of goodness, because what goodness, people who have the goodness features in them, what they do puja part and all that. They will be, but they will have some pride, they will have some happiness. Oh, I did it, today I did so much mala, today I did that, I went to temple. That even that happiness if he gets, because he has done with that bodily concept, if he thinks that he has done it enough, that will again bring him back to the again he will come
Material
into
world.
that this what
Then
punarapi punarapi maranam, that
Maranam.
life and death ka cycle may he will come. So even that, even such people who are in goodness, they cannot understand Lord. Then what to talk about people in who are in passion and ignorance? So it's should go to Shuddha Sattva stage. Yes, who
Mataji,
somebody was,
just one
yes,
point, just an extension of what is mentioned here.
yeah,
Probably
please.
till the time we came to Krishna consciousness, or probably reading Bhagavad Gita in this way, we always felt we should be good to others, helping others, maybe, donations and all that is good. And you get a good, feel good factor also inside you.
Correct.
And also, many a time being Indian, that kind of a patriotic feeling and fighting for your country. So all this was always considered to be of the highest order, right?
Yeah.
Now, while we understand now that's not the true sense, if we
Yes.
have to counter anybody, we are not in that. But how do you still, if somebody asks, how can you not be patriotic, or, or somebody, other soldier needs to be respected who's uh, shielding you from the enemy. So how do you counter this?
No, you can be patriotic, but only don't take the ownership. That is the only thing. You can be patriotic. You can always go, do good to others and do charity, like whatever you said. Do everything. But thank you, Lord, because you gave me that opportunity to do service. Thank you, Lord. You gave me so much money so that I can give a part of it to as a charity. Oh, thank you. Somebody is crossing the road. You're just helping them to carry their bag or, holding their hand and crossing. You gave me an opportunity. That person has to come and stand beside me. And that scene was created so that I can take that person cross the road. So that opportunity is given by the Lord. So always give the credit to the Lord. Don't own it. That is the only basic thing. Otherwise,
Okay, got
there's absolutely no problem. You can do business. So some people have asked in 18 days course only, when I was doing in one of the English, I think 7 p.m. I think, I don't remember. So then we are all doing business. How then our whole motive is gone. Motivation is not there to do business.
Yeah.
Everything is gone. I said, you can always do business, but then only don't take the ownership. I did it. No, you have not done. It is the scene has been created. For Arjuna also, the scene has been created. And then he was made to understand nothing is done by you. It is all
Yes.
I have done. You are only a nimitta karanam. You are only a instrument to do this. The destiny is already done. The destiny is already decided. Only I'm using you to do that, to perform. So the same thing happens with us also. Whatever we do, it is God has given us the opportunity to do. Otherwise, we have no caliber. We have nothing. Only that that right. What do you say? Like in the picture, he has provided that sort of a scenario, and he has provided us so that we can do good things. And again, the credit is not because it should not be coming to me. It is because the Lord has created that. Only give the ownership to him. We should not own anything. I hope, was I clear in explaining?
Yes, Mataji. So I'll give you again an experience which I had.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is because you talked about business and we are also into that in some way or the other. So there is this company called Tangamail Jewelers. They're in Madurai. Okay, they are three brothers. So they're one of the very growing jewelry retail business, but they are into Krishna conscious. Okay, so in the office they distribute prasadam, and they have a house which is, and they created the ISKCON temple there. So I happened to visit one of their meetings and then visited their house also. Absolutely blissful. And what you rightly said, they do not compromise on business, but at the same time, it is all through Krishna kind of a thing. So even their staff, everybody is aligned to that way of, they start with the prayer. Afternoon, everybody is served prasadam. And evening, he takes Bhagavatam.
Thankful. They are always thankful, grateful to the Lord for whatever, is happening in their life.
Yeah.
So they're all doing very good. So the same thing we should have. We may not have money, we may not have a good house or whatever, but still we should thank God for whatever we are in.
The other question I had was, so people who are in between passion and ignorance are Vaishyas, correct?
Vaishyas, yeah.
Yeah. So similarly, are there people between Brahmanas and Kshatriyas? I mean,
no, that is not given.
I know. So between, between mode of goodness.
No, mode of goodness is separate. That is Brahmanas. Vaishyas come under the passion is Kshatriyas, and Vaishyas are both this
passion and ignorance.
Passion and ignorance. It's given.
Yeah, similarly, are there people between goodness and passion?
No, that is not given, at least in Bhagavad Gita. For Brahmanas has to have only the goodness quality. That is not, I have not read. Here it is not given also. Those who are in the mode of passion and ignorance, or even who are in the mode of goodness cannot go beyond. No, somewhere up we read, no?
Yeah, it is there. So that is where I was.
Here, no, it became going to the next life. I mean, somewhere I read. We can always go through again. Either. Those who are complete ignorance, those who are purely in the mode of passion are Kshatriyas. Those who are purely in the mode of goodness is called Brahmanas. For what the Brahmanas will do, they are only patan. They are not supposed to do any business or go to job or anything. Then what about their food? That has been taken care of by the other three, the sectors. Other three, Vaishyas and Shudras, they will serve them. So Brahmanas are supposed to only patan, yajan, something they say, like that. So they should be in goodness. Even such people will find difficult to realize the Lord, because they have that happiness in them that I learned, shlokas. I am giving the knowledge to others. That sort of a pride when they get, then they are also losing the actual sense of it. Then those who are purely in the mode of passion or Kshatriya, they have to have passion, like for rulers and all. They have to establish, they have to build their empire and all that. They have to be protective of the others. They cannot be like, Brahmanas sit and learn scriptures. That is not the only thing. They have to be bold and, they must have passion in them. Then what is what Vaishyas? They should have the passion as well as ignorance. They are called Vaishyas, and complete ignorance is called Shudras. So all these companies, Varnashrama. That is what, Krishna has made the society into, like 4 varnas and ashramas. We completed, no, everything. What is the time now? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. So we can stop here. Or you want to continue for, how much is 14th? No, it is going big. We will continue 14th tomorrow. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yeah, any doubts or anything you want to reflect on any of the topics we discussed today or yesterday, whatever, in this chapter, whatever we have learned? Anybody has to say anything? Nothing? Okay, so then we'll meet tomorrow again. I'm just stop sharing. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Thank you all so much. Please do attend every day, and we'll have a. And what time, Mataji, Rohini Mataji, we have to come by around 5 minutes to 7 or 10 minutes to 7?
10 minutes before the time, Mataji.
Okay, so we can do one. Today, who did? You may mark that.
Yeah, Prasanna Chit Prabhu.
Prasanna,
so
okay.
Tomorrow,
every day one person can take up.
Would anyone like to volunteer for tomorrow? I mean, we can decide now.
Every day one person, please take it up. That will be like a warm-up exercise for learning scriptures.
Yeah, Mataji. So 10 minutes early we log in, and so
Yeah.
whoever wants to chant, they can log in 10 minutes early.
And attendance you put, no? Okay.
Yeah, that's the
Attendance is also compulsory. For Bhakti Shastri, attendance is compulsory. And yeah, you're all going to become teachers and, preachers. More than teacher, what preaching? The good things to others, Krishna consciousness to others. So you're all in a responsible position. All the best to you all. Okay, Hare Krishna. We'll wind up today, 8 o'clock. Vanchakalpadrubhyascha kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda ki
Jai.
Anantakoti Bhakta Vrinda ki
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Ramacharya Haridas Thakur ki
Jai.
Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki
Jai.
Srimad Bhagavad Gita और श्रीमद भागवत ग्रंथों की जय
Jai.
श्री राधा गोविंद की जय
Jai.
श्री राम लल्ला की जय
Jai.
और प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि
Hare Hare.
Thank you all so much. Hare Krishna. We'll meet tomorrow. Okay. Hare Krishna.